After falling just short in their 2017 campaign, the Reivers, ranked second in the preseason NJCAA polls, look to restock the cupboards and challenge for a national title again in 2018.
It's been stressful at times, but I mean, it's the nature of it. Last year we had a bunch of returning starters on the O-line, and we were young, maybe on the perimeter side, but just the way it is in junior college football. But it's good to have the experience on the defensive side, and I think we got enough talent on offense. I think it's just getting them together and playing within themselves and buying into the system, I think. But once we get them all on the same page, I think we got a chance.
With no returners on the offensive line, offensive coordinator and O-line coach Donnie Woods has his work cut out for him.
Our first year, I think we've ever had 0 returning starters on offense, and so that makes it an extremely challenging and difficult situation. But I think, going into it, you set goals very minimal and say, hey, let's achieve this and let's get a little better here and a little better there. And we don't want to see large jumps. We just want to see consistency and getting better every single day. And I think we've done that to this point. And I think that will lead us into a decent week 1 performance.
Sophomore Josh Wegner makes the switch from D-line to O-line after a knee injury ended his freshman season.
I mean, a lot of us returners know what we have to fill from last year, because we know how good our offense was last year, and we got to get back to that again. With almost everybody moving on and leaving, we really need to fill those voids. And I mean, we still got a chip on our shoulder because we really wanted to win it last year, but I mean, we got a good shot this year too. So.
Defensive coordinator Mike Blackburn emphasizes the role his returners will have on the defensive side of the ball.
I mean, it's we don't talk about playing, a lot about playing for a national championship. I mean, it's a process. It's a long season. At our level, you can't really have a whole lot of mistakes. And I just talked to him yesterday in practice. It was raining. It was morning practice. It was wet down on the field. And I thought we were pretty flat, and I brought up to them, I go, this is an example of Butler 2017. All it takes is one time for you to not be on your game, and this is what can happen. So,
come out, they're taking shots. Okay, I told you they're going to play their best game.
They know where they want to be. The guys that were, that played significantly last year, they know what our expectations are, and they want to be the best, and they've come out and they've worked very hard, and I know Coach Terry, and Coach Thompson, they've been hard on them. They haven't just because they've been there. I mean, it's unfinished business. I mean, but we're just gonna take it a week at a time. We're not gonna overlook anybody, and that's what can happen at this level. If you overlook somebody, they'll come up and get you. But I think they're up for that challenge.
Sophomore defensive lineman Malcolm Lee is taking on a new role this season: leader.
I mean, overall, it's been about the same difficulty-wise. Coach has been pushing us about as hard as we can go. Personally, I felt that it's been a little bit harder for me just because I have a bigger role now on this team, being a leader on the D-line and having to lift up other guys, not just myself. So I think it's been pretty productive so far. But we have 1 or 2 days left, so there's definitely some more room for improvement.
Milton Sargba, the freshman running back from just across the river in Omaha, on his first camp in college.
It's a lot faster. I mean, it's athletes everywhere, really, especially going up against our #1 defense. Oh my God, our defense is cold. Elias, Malcolm, all of them, our defensive line and our defense is pretty incredible. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And our offense is coming too. So I mean, yeah, I'm excited.
Iowa Western has a whole new set of offensive players, but the returners on the dark side will look to keep the Reivers' opponents off the board. Iowa Western is once again in the hunt for another national championship, looking to make 2018 their year and bring home that championship. For IW Television, I'm Brent Pentecost.